Hey guys, Curtis here with you today. Today I'm going over this trimmer here. It is made by Wahl and it is the Magic Clip Cordless. So as far as I believe on the advertising, I believe it said about, I want to say it said about 100 hours of use after it's been charged. I have no idea if that's even remotely close. I'm not a professional barber, so I only use this on myself. So whenever I'm done with this, so here's got a little plug in there. I plug this up and then I let it charge while I take a shower and do what I'm doing in the bathroom. And then pretty much when I'm done with everything, I unplug it from the wall and put it back in the drawer. So I have no clue if it's anywhere near that 100-hour mark or not. But as far as the trimmers itself, these are heavy duty. I mean, this whole thing, it's surprisingly heavy. So if you're weird about that type of stuff and you don't want a heavy trimmer, that may be something to consider. But as far as the strength of it, I'm a huge fan of this one. I'm getting bald here nowadays, but you know, my hair is still relatively coarse and relatively thick. So I have a pretty difficult time finding a pair of trimmers that has the power to actually shave through my head. Usually what I end up having to do is kind of just go through very lightly multiple times over and over and over to kind of get a trim. With these, I don't have to do that. And this is probably one of the first pairs I've ever owned, or first clippers I owned, where I didn't have to do that. Even on the back of my head where it's really thick, I can pretty much get one good swipe. I always do multiple swipes because I'm doing it myself, so I can't really see what's back there. So I just keep going anyway. But as far as comparing it to other trimmers I had in the past, this seems very, very powerful. So as far as trimmers go, I definitely recommend this. All the attachments and everything, I never use them. I always, no matter what trimmers or clippers I've ever had, I've always throw them away right off the get-go. Because the only thing I do with this is shave my head. I don't do any of my beard or anything with it. So I just throw all that stuff away. So as far as what's going on in here, you have, again, this is the heavy duty. Everything about this is sturdy. I mean, it feels like a quality product here. So when you pull this, you see it raises that, makes it a little bit longer. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but kind of scoots that out. Well, maybe you see on this side better. There you go, maybe on this side. You see it kind of moves it back and forth. For me personally, again, I don't use that. Again, I'm not a professional barber. I honestly couldn't even tell you what that's for. I always keep it on the shortest one, and that's why I use to trim my head with. Over here is the on and off button. And again, everything about this is heavy. I mean, I can't say that enough. This is the heavy duty stuff here. And I'm not going to say it's quiet, but it's not incredibly loud. I'll turn it on for you so you can hear it. There we go. In order to take this off, here you need a screwdriver to unscrew this, take that off. And that way you can clean it, brush it. And again, I'm not a barber, so I don't know what all this stuff is, but I do believe a lot of different things. This is interchangeable for some reason. I could not tell you again. But main thing I can say is this thing is very strong. Again, I have thick, coarse hair, but you know, more so when I was younger, but still pretty thick. And this thing is one of the first ones I've had where I didn't have to go through it multiple times. And again, the heftiness of it is heavy. But let me get you one more look here before we go.